Terry pried up the linoleum on the tiles with a knife. Then he used a drill to break through the floor and dug a tunnel to the bank. However, the vibration of the drill aroused dissatisfaction from the restaurant next door. While Terry was still digging with all his strength, the police, who had received a complaint, knocked on the shop door. Fortunately, he didn't go down to the basement, only blaming them for the loud renovation noise. To prevent such unexpected situations from happening again, Terry asked a companion to keep watch on the roof opposite the bank. However, their conversation was noticed by a radio enthusiast, and Terry, who was digging the hole, just touched a brick on the ground and fell down. His companion hurried forward to call out. When Terry regained consciousness, he found the ground covered with bones. After some observation, he discovered that this was once a tomb, and it was built right under the bank. Seeing this, Terry immediately knocked off the bricks on the tomb, but there was still a layer of concrete covering it. So he put on a protective suit and used a high-temperature torch to cut through the concrete. At this time, the companion's voice asking about the progress was monitored by the radio enthusiast. He immediately recorded the radio content and called the police. And Terry had already cut through the floor of the bank's vault, but due to the large amount of smoke generated during the cutting process, the specific situation of the vault could not be seen clearly, so they decided to wait until the smoke dissipated before taking action. The next day, the police launched an investigation into all banks, and Terry and his team had already started breaking open the safes to get the valuables. Martine couldn't wait to take out a box from the safe. She was about to open it alone when Terry noticed. When Terry opened it, he found that it contained private photos of the royal princess. Afraid of getting into big trouble, he put these documents away. At this moment, several police officers arrived at their bank. The companion keeping watch opposite quickly informed Terry of this news. Fortunately, after entering the bank, the police found that the vault door was intact and left. However, at this time, a companion accidentally dropped the walkie-talkie, but the broken radio actually helped them avoid police surveillance. Seeing that they couldn't contact their companion, Terry immediately told the others to pack up and evacuate. But their car had just driven out of the parking lot when it was stopped by another group of people. But when they opened the door, they found Terry and the others were not in the car. It turned out that Terry had prepared another car in advance to prevent accidents.